Safely reopening schools has been a hot button issue as more and more students begin the new school year. And today, the nation's education secretary is making a stop in the Peach State, hoping to bring focus to that issue. Betsy DeVos scheduled to visit Forsyth Central High School this afternoon to discuss the district's reopening plans. Nick Sturdivant live outside the high school incoming with more on her visit. And just to be clear here, Nick, Forsyth opened for both in-person and virtual learning nearly 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's right, Sheba. August 13th to be exact, and DeVos will be here just before 1 o'clock this afternoon. And you mentioned it, the purpose of the visit is to meet with parents and educators about the district's reopening plans. And DeVos will also visit a couple of classrooms while she's here. And again, as you mentioned, Forsyth County Schools gave families the option of in-person learning and online learning. The school system delayed the start of school by a week to August 13th in order to give staff time to prepare. Now, part of the safety protocol is that all students and staff are expected to wear a mask. We recently spoke with Katie Gates, a student at South Forsyth High School, who sent a long email to the superintendent explaining why she feels strongly that he should make masks mandatory.
They're not invasive, they're only a minor inconvenience. And I think that, in instances like this, when we're in a crisis, people should be willing to risk a minor inconvenience to mitigate community spread and mitigate the risk of other people.
And Sheba, as far as the COVID-19 numbers here in Forsyth County, as of yesterday, Forsyth County reported a total of more than 2,800 cases of COVID-19.
All right, Nick, and now a look at the number of COVID-19 cases statewide. New infections continued to decline yesterday with more than 2,200 additional cases. The progress is clear when we look at the 7-day average compared to a month ago. Back then, we were seeing about 3,700 new cases a day. Now that average is down by a third to around 2,400. It is progress for sure. Still much higher than we want it to be for our population size. We're also seeing some promising declines in the number of people rushed to the hospital or in the hospital. That's the orange line there. There are 2,300 COVID patients right now, and we can now see a clear trend downward. Hopefully that continues. You can get the latest COVID-19 numbers every single day on 11alive.com. The easiest way to find that is by downloading the 11 Alive app.